Hey guys, today I'm going to install the WeatherTech no drill mud flaps on the back of the van. So that's what you get right there. I already put one on, but I'm going to do one side and show you how to do it, because I had to make sure I did it right on the first one, so I show you guys the right way, not the wrong way. Okay, so it tells you you're going to need an open-end box-end wrench. Actually, it's 11 millimeter for the nuts right here. You'll need this, a short stubby screwdriver, or one of these angled screwdrivers. You're going to need a little basic little pocket screwdriver, and you're going to need 1/4 inch wrench or ratchet with a, I think it's 8 millimeter. I forgot. Hold on. Okay, so it's actually 1/4 inch, yeah, or a slotted screwdriver, but I would use the 1/4 inch on your ratchet if you have a 1/4 inch drive ratchet like I do here, because that'll make it go a lot faster than using a screwdriver. So first thing you want to do is pop out these little clips here. If I can get this in focus. Kind of hard to see. Right there. Here and here. There's little notches in these clips. You just take your screwdriver and start popping them out. Just pry up against it. If you have one of these tools, you can stick that right under the top part of it to get it to come out more. Sorry it's so dark. And then pull it all the way out. So here, this one's out pretty far too. Let me try turning my light on. Well, it won't let me turn my light on for whatever reason. Anyways, pop that one out. I like to keep those around because you could probably use them somewhere else. Have to go looking for that one. So in here, where these holes are, I should have showed you guys on the other side. You got 2 holes there. You're going to put one of these through the hole on each one, and then you're going to attach the nut on the other side, and then you're going to tighten them up. Make sure you do this first before you come to the inside, where you're going to put this little clip here over the hole on the inside of the van, which I'll show you in a little bit, to put that screw in. That little 1/4 inch will go through there with a washer on it. Alright, let me get these in, and then I'll show you, because they're silver, you'll be able to see them a lot better. Alright, hold on, let me get those in. So I'll show you on the mud flap. That's where they're going to go, right here. When you line them up, just gonna line everything up like that right there, so it's a nice fit, and then you're gonna put those in those holes there and bolt those in, and then I'll show you once I get those in. We'll go underneath and I'll show you where to put that screw in. Okay, so I think you can see where the bolts went through. Okay, the next thing that you got to do is we got to put something in there to hold that screw. And that's what that little clip is for. And by the way, that screwdriver, the little pocket one with a magnet on the back, very helpful when you drop the nut down. So if you don't have one of those, get a magnet, because you'll probably drop that one from the lower bolt. Let me grab that clip and I'll show you how it goes in. So I think I'm going to go ahead and tighten those up first, because once I pull this in, it's going to make it hard to do that. I can still push it out right now and tighten those up. So let me do that. So I went and grabbed me a ratcheting wrench, the 11 millimeter, instead of just using the traditional wrench, and it's speeding this up a lot faster. Let me finish this and I'll show you. So Yeah, much faster. Kind of keep your eye on that Phillips head screw right there. Get it pretty tight. You just turn a little bit, but so that's what I got, that little L bracket screwdriver, the angled one here. This one here, I'm going to stick it in there, and that'll hold it while I tighten up the other one, but I can only do that with one hand. Okay, it's time for this. This you're going to put right here on this lip. Right there, under the hole. So you want the little nut part of this, or the threaded part, in the back, right there. You want that in the back so you can put that screw in there. So let me get that put on. Okay, so that's in now. You can see it right there. And just pull this back, line it up with the hole. What I wouldn't give for a lift. Put that in the hole. Screw it in with your hand until it gets tight. And this thing's very shallow, so it's gonna fall off of here a few times. So yeah, best thing I could do is just kind of put a little pressure on it and just keep going. If you've got a Milwaukee electric 3/8 drive, which I have, I could use that on there with a 1/4 inch adapter. But I'm just going to do this by hand. Get my workout that way. So I'm going to get that pretty snug so it won't back out, but I'm not going to torque on it. Maybe that's going to be it. There we go, one more. Okay. So that's what it looks like from the inside. Everything's in. All right, let's go check it out. Okay. Pretty nice, huh? Good fit. Fits in the little crease right there. Beautiful. That should also help prevent some sand from getting up inside there too. I'll show you the other side. Oh, hey, I know those guys. There. Because we do a lot of stuff off-road too. Not four-wheeling, but off-road. And that'll help also keep from kicking rocks up, hopefully, and damaging the windshield while you're plateauing it. Anyways, good product. I think I paid like 80-something bucks for them on Amazon. Took about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks to get them though. So, American built, WeatherTech. Good stuff. I have WeatherTech mats in the van too. 2-piece WeatherTech mats. Because it's a vinyl floor, so I didn't want to have our foot just wear that out, so I got WeatherTech mats there. Anyways, thanks guys for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Been a lot of work, but I'm peak now. Worked all day. All right, guys. Peace out. I'll see you on the road.